Hello, future cadets. I hope all of you are staying safe and studying hard. So, we are meeting today for another session of Worthy Talks. So, you had Worthy Talks, the first session with Leela ma'am. Then we had DIG IP Bhatia sir. And today we have a very special guest. So, I want all of you to welcome that guest. I would urge all of you to please share the session with all the friends so that maximum students can benefit from this live, because today for the first time in the history of Worthy Talks we are going to have a serving officer of the Indian Armed Forces. So I welcome Sahil and all others crazy for OTA, Shally, AIM, IPS, Yadav, Himanshu, Yogesh and all other students to today's session. I would urge all of you to please share the session. सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है सेशन को पहले शेयर कर दें ताकि मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स लाइव हो जाए. और देन वी वुड बी इनवाइटिंग अवर गेस्ट फॉर दिस इवनिंग श्री राकेश कुमार सिंह, कमांडेंट CRPF सेंट्रल रिजर्व पुलिस फोर्स, उनको हम बुलाएंगे. सो रिक्वेस्ट है सारे स्टूडेंट्स से सारे दोस्तों के साथ सेशन को लाइव को शेयर कर दे ताकि मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स सेशन के साथ जुड़ पाए एंड अपने क्वेरीज पूछ पाए, बिकॉज टुडे इज वन ऑफ द रेयर सेशंस वेयर यू वुड गेट टू मीट अ पर्सन who has donned various uniforms both literally as well as figuratively. So be it the internal security duties, be it the left wing extremism area, be it J&K, be it commanding a commando battalion, be it leading internal security academies various divisions, this person has done it all. So मैं सबसे request करूंगा please share करें session को so that we can invite our guest for today's talk. सो जैसा हमारा प्रोसीजर रहा है अभी तक वैसे ही करेंगे. वी वुड बी होस्टिंग द सेशन लाइव एंड आफ्टर द लाइव वी वुड बी अपलोडिंग द वीडियो इन लेटर पार्ट ऑन टेलीग्राम एज वेल एज ऑन यूट्यूब लेटर. बट अभी अगर आप लाइव अटेंड करेंगे तो द एडवांटेजेस आर मैनीफोल्ड. द फर्स्ट मेजर एडवांटेज इज यू वुड बी एबल टू आस्क योर क्वेरीज लाइव इन द सेशन. ग्रेट गाइज. सो जो भी आपके क्वेश्चंस हैं, जैसा हमारा प्रोसीजर रहा है, आप कमेंट्स में अपने क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं एंड आपके जैसे जैसे क्वेश्चंस हम सिलसिलेवार ढंग से आते रहेंगे वी वुड बी कोलेटिंग देम एंड देन वी वुड बी आस्किंग देम एज एंड व्हेन इट सूट्स द ओकेजन. तो आपके सारे क्वेश्चंस भी पूछे जाएंगे. सो सब एक बार सेशन को शेयर कर दो. हम अपने गेस्ट का दिन स्वागत करेंगे. द गेस्ट शुड ऑल्सो फील दैट वर्दीशाला स्टूडेंट्स रियली are eager to listen to somebody who has been through the grind and has come out successfully of it. Sahil, Vaishali, Karan, Praveen, Saxena, Vaibhav, AC in the making, AIM IPS. Great guys. So I would be inviting the guest just in a second. So I have invited sir. Welcome to the Worthy Talks session, sir. We are delighted to have you today.
Good evening. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to interact with many students who will be donning this uniform in future.
Sir, firstly to the audience and the viewers, I would just like to give you a brief background of the sir so that you know the person who is interacting with you is such an person par excellence. So sir started his journey in the Central Reserve Police Force. He has served throughout the length and breadth of the country. So be it the icy tops of J&K, be it the dense forest of Northeast India, be it the Naxal infested Dantewada region, or be it in the Rapid Action Force. Sir has been through the grind of the Central Reserve Police Force, the largest paramilitary force of the country. But this is just one persona of sirs. Apart from that, sir is what is truly called the scholar soldier. So sir is an author of multiple books. He has been rewarded by the Minister of Home Affairs also. Sir has also received Commendation Discs from the DG as well as police medals also. Sir is out with his recent book. I guess it would be launched in February, and believe it or not, policemen are lovers at heart. So it is a love story in the times of Corona. So we would be talking about all this and much more with sir. So sir, welcome to the session, sir.
Thank you. I should wait for the question which they will be asking. Yeah.
Sir, we would have a free-flowing discussion. Students can meanwhile be posting the question and I would ask them to you. But सर
Okay.
शुरू करते हैं सर. आपकी जर्नी के साथ कैसे शुरुआत हुई सर? वो वर्दी से जो एक प्रेम है उसकी शुरुआत कैसे हुई?
बेहतर तो ये होगा कि जो स्टूडेंट है वो सवाल कुछ मुझसे पूछे तो मैं उसका जवाब दूं. But yes, I joined CRPF in 1995 as assistant commandant, and then I was promoted as commandant in 2010. I have served in all the ranks in the academy also and in every conflict theaters, and I thoroughly enjoyed my life in CRPF. It's such a dynamic force. It gives you lots of opportunity to develop your personality. So I should say I developed this art of writing in CRPF itself. Not only books, I have written more than 100-150 articles in various journals like Indian Police Journals, Police Vigyan, CRPF Samachar, and newspapers. Because whatever I was learning in this organization, in different theaters and in different places, I have seen whole of the India because of CRPF and performed, varieties of duties from election duties to guarding and installment to VIP duty, becoming a teacher in the academy and training officers. Then I was in Abuzmar area, posted in Abuzmar area. I have been to Chhattisgarh for 6 years. I have been posted there twice. Seeing the Kashmir and tackling the situation there, especially when there were intense stone peltings by the protesters. And nowadays I am in Delhi commanding a rapid action force battalion. So this variety of experience I had tried to write through articles. Then I wrote books also about professional things, like two of my books, Naxalbad or Police Ki Bhumika, and the one last year it was published, Naxalbad or 𝙒𝙧𝙩𝙮. Both books were awarded Govind Vallabh Pant Puraskar. And then I have written about police training also, that is Beyond the Baton, trainers' approach about the effective policing. And of course, I have written a fiction in Hindi, 𝙒𝙧𝙩𝙮𝙮, and a fiction in English, which was published by Rupa last year, Colors of Red. And now, as you have spoken, my latest book, Lockdown Love, is being released by Own Book only this week. So, yeah, of course, 6 books are to my credit. And
Sir, that's
all this because of my experience, my good experience, I should rather say, in CRPF.
so sir, students are asking their questions on Instagram as well as all on Telegram. The first
Okay.
question that is on Instagram is it possible to crack CAPF in 6 months, sir?
6 months, yeah. Of course, if you are a serious student, the examination is not tough. Any examination is not tough for that matter. And CRPF exam, if you are seriously studying, you can crack. And hardly 2-3 months of physical exercise will qualify in physical efficiency test also. It all depends on the level of the competition and what is your level of preparedness. So it's a competitive scenario, whatever you are preparing and with whom you are competing. So 6 months is good enough time to compete in CAPF.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Okay,
also about
yeah.
Sir,
Yeah,
also
please.
there is this question on Telegram that was asked when we launched the promo of the session. A lot of students were asking, sir, should they join the Indian Army or the CRPF? There is this conflict in the minds of students that whether they should go for CAPFs or CDS. So, sir, what advice would you give to such aspirants?
Okay, there is a little bit of disturbance, but if I am audible,
Yes, sir, you
am
are
I
audible,
okay?
sir. Just the video is paused.
Yeah, there should not be any conflict while joining any service. Whatever you are passionate about, if you are yeah, if you are passionate about army, you should go for it. If you are passionate about CAPF, CRPF, BSF, you should join it. You see, this is not a service only. It will become our way of life. So you should go in the organization which you really like from your heart and you think you will be enjoying it. And the moment you join any organization, be of that organization and reap your harvest in that particular organization. Indian Army is great, CRPF is great, everybody is doing their duty, in CRPF, the scenario is that we are managing internal security. So internal security threat is always there. So every day we are facing challenges. But the army is meant for external aggressions and to face the external challenges. They may not be fighting the war every day, but they are in the preparedness mode every day, because suddenly a day will come when you have to go for war and you will not get any time to prepare for it. So a passionate army officer is a great thing. A passionate CRPF officer, again, great thing. Both, or any organization which we are the uniform we are putting in, are in the service of the nation. So only my suggestion is that you should go in the organization about which you are passionate.
So you have heard it from the horse's mouth itself. Sir has said the color of the uniform does not matter as long as you are passionate to serve the nation, be it any uniform. Both are equally good depending on your aptitude and your selection. Sir, एक और चीज जो CRPF को लेके काफी सारे स्टूडेंट्स के माइंड में रहती है कि what is the nature of the job as an AC when they join? What is the nature of the job that one faces and what is the promotional scenario in CRPF and CAPF in general?
Okay. So in CRPF, the assistant commandant is company commander. We have got 246 battalions, and barring rapid action force, which is 15 battalions and 10 battalion of Cobra. So you minus the 25 battalions. So assistant commandant is commanding a company. Then what kind of duties they are performing? CRPF is performing every kind of duty in India. In left wing extremist area, we are tackling Naxalism in northeast insurgency, though it's not much there nowadays. In Kashmir, we are cross-border terrorism and militancy. Then there are VIP battalions, then Mahila battalions. So assistant commandant is commanding a company in all these battalions. Then there are 22 training institutions. So in these training institutions, they are also posted as trainers. Then there are establishments like group centers and directorate sector office, where assistant commands are posted at various assignments, like directorate. There are so many administrative posts, control room officer, they are posted like that. So the assistant command gets a variety of opportunities to serve CRPM in a different way. In different roles also. He can be trainer also, he can be a company commander also. For example, if you are in Rapid Action Force or Cobra Battalion, you are a platoon commander. Company commander is a deputy commander. Regarding promotional avenue, these days there is a little bit of stagnation in the rank of assistant commandant and deputy commandant, because the cadre has not been planned in a very
Guys, just hold on. There is some technical glitch. Sir, is it fine now?
Yeah, it's fine. So I was talking about promotional avenue. So there is a little bit of problem because the cadre was not managed. So there is stagnation in the rank of assistant command, deputy commandant. But these are temporary phase. You stagnate in all the paramilitary forces. You stagnate in some rank. For example, I am commandant from last 11, 12 years. So, but unfortunately, it's good rank to stagnate at. There, my seniors are stagnating in the rank of DIG from 11 years. But a few assistant commandants, especially the new ones, they are stagnating in the rank of assistant commandant for the time being. But these things will improve in future when the cadre will be restructured.
Sir, also you talked of the Commando Courses and the Cobra Battalion, sir. Under your command, the unit under your command got the best operationals unit in the left-wing extremism area. So, sir, can you share the experience there? Because students are very much interested in knowing about Naxalism and your experience with it.
It was not a Cobra battalion. I was commanding a normal CRPF battalion in Dantewada district in the Abuzmar area, and the name is the place is known as Barsur, and we were first to establish our post in the Abuzmar area. I was there for 3 years, 2017 to 20, and my battalion was adjudged as the best left-wing extremist operational battalion. It was a wonderful experience to be there. Abu Jumar was, so I was commanding a battalion in Barsu, and our deployments were in Abu Jumar. Abu Jumar has always been a mystery because nobody was knowing what is inside the Abu Jumar, and so-called the Naxals had made it their capital also. Naxalism, as you know, once upon a time it was based on certain ideologies, but nowadays it is not based on any ideology. Basically, the Naxals are creating violence just for creating unrest in those areas so that they can, they can do the business of extortion. Frankly speaking, Naxalism our Naxal is more about extortion business nowadays. They take money from everybody. If you're constructing a road, they will ask you to pay. They have a certain type of, fixed rate for every work they are carrying, any contractor is carrying, or any mining activity. So we have to be in that area to restore the confidence of every wing of government and the people, so that the developmental work keeps on going on all the time. And we were quite successful. The road has been constructed in Abu Jumar also. Now you can travel from Dantewada, Gidam, Barsur to Narayanpur. This road was destroyed by them in 2005, and now it has been reconstructed. So this is a big blow to the Naxals. And everywhere, in Sukma, in Bijapur, Kota, everywhere, lots of development works are taking place. And of course, they are targeting us, they are ambushing us, and then they are trying to disturb the activities of development. But we are there and we are fighting them very well, and the development is going on in all those areas.
Sir, can you share any incident where you met with an Naxali, and how did a situation, if it would have arisen, how did you tackle it so that students can know the real life thrill?
There are many exchange of fire and encounters with them, and of course the situation, your heart rate increases. You have to take all the precaution because there is a lot of threat from IEDs, improvised explosive devices. It's quite challenging that as a commander you are going, your troops are there, and then seeing the Naxal is a big thing because they are very few. And if you are able to spot them, it's really good news, because then you will be able to apprehend them, or you will be able to injure them. And our troops are very excited in that conditions. So we use our tactics, which we have been taught in academy and various training programs, and then we do the tactical exercise, tactical operation to apprehend them. And it's always a really good experience when you are getting success.
सर और स्टूडेंट सर ये भी जानना चाहेंगे, जब आप अंडरगो कर रहे थे ट्रेनिंग और जब आप ट्रेनिंग इम्पार्ट करने गए, सो आपकी इंस्ट्रक्शनल ग्रेडिंग होगी सर, आपने कैंडिडेट्स को ट्रेन तक किया है, तो सर क्या अंतर था जब आप एक यंग ऑफिसर थे, जब आप ट्रेनिंग ले रहे थे और जब आप नए स्टूडेंट्स को ट्रेनिंग देने गए सर?
Okay, you see, CRPF is a very dynamic force, very dynamic force. It's a very progressive force, and the internal security is again a very dynamic subject. So it keeps on changing. When I was getting training, there was no left-wing extremist problem in areas like Chhattisgarh, or this problem was not that violent. During our time, the challenge was mostly in northeastern states or Kashmir. Kashmir was disturbed in the 90s. So the training module accordingly keeps on changing. And the training methodology also, you will be surprised, that during our time, we were not aware of the computer. Nowadays, whosoever comes is fully aware of the computer. So now we are training them in computers, advanced technology, like geographical information system, navigation, all these things. They are using drones. They are using many gadgets to spot our troops, when the troops are moving, in which area they are moving. We can have a live tracking of those things. During our time, these things were not existing. So, like the internal security challenges are dynamic, our training is also dynamic. And nowadays, of course, every new generation is well exposed, and They are well versed in many things. They are well read also. So accordingly, training modules keeps on changing. Nowadays, interacting with trainees are more fruitful than must be during our time.
True, sir. So, sir gave us two nuggets of wisdom. The first was development can be the antidote for Naxalism, and second was people should improve with time, otherwise they become redundant. So, just like training, we should also try to upgrade ourselves. Sir, moving to further parts of your career. So, you are an author by choice and by flow. I read some of your works; they were fabulous. So, sir, would you like to share your writing experience? आप कैसे शुरू करते हैं? What is the thought process that is running in your mind when you write a book, sir?
It's very difficult to explain. Writing is my passion. So whatever thoughts comes to my mind, I keep writing. If I am writing non-fiction, I do a lot of research, and then I should be aware what I am writing. Really, whatever experience I have. For example, when I was learning horse riding, while imparting training to students at NEPA, I went there as a guest speaker and I stayed there for a few weeks. So then I was learning horse riding also. So I, incorporated the traits or the training module of horse riding in police management. So similarly, if when I was posted in Bastar, I thought of writing a fiction experience, because Bastar is generally known as a place where violence is taking place every day, and you are facing threat at every nook and corner of that place. But I thought this place is very good. It's a very romantic place. It's a very beautiful place. And there had been reference of this place during the time of Ramayana also, and during the time of Mahabharata also. So I started, weaving a love story in that area, how my company commander is working, what is the interaction of the young people, SP, collector, commandants, what kind of talk they do, what kind of problem they face. And in this background, I have written this book. So if you are reading my book, Colors of Red, it's a beautiful love story, but you will come to know about the Chhattisgarh, how the people work in that area, how the civil administration works in that area. So it's a kind of depiction of ground reality also in some way. Of course, it's not a factual book, it's a fiction. So things have been fictionalized, but it tells a lot about that area and the way a paramilitary force commander is working. Similarly,
Guys,
last year I was there in Chhattisgarh itself, and the kind of fear I was seeing there. And I thought I must write write a book. And while writing, I thought everybody is living in fear. So I must talk about love. And that's how the Lockdown Love, a beautiful love story, has come. It's about, redemption of your lost love or life, everything during the COVID period.
So guys, just as an aside, the new book that is coming out of Sirs in February, it is very intriguing because it also comes up with a moral and ethical dilemma as if what to choose, your call of duty or your call of passion. So just not to reveal the storyline of the book, but it is about a officer of the Indian Armed Forces and a doctor, female doctor of Safdarjung, and it's quite an interesting read. So do check that out. Also, the book Love Story around in Dantewada that Sir has built in the previous book, that's also a great story. So, sir, apart from writing, I would also like to know about CAPFs in general, sir. What should be the reasons if I were to motivate a person why to join CAPFs? What are the reasons that one should give for a person to join CAPFs?
As I told you while talking about my journey in CRPF, that it's a very dynamic and progressive service. All the CAPF are very progressive and very dynamic, and you get a lot of opportunity to see India, to perform different kind of duties. Performing one kind of duty may be boring in long term. So these forces provides us different kind of challenges, and they train you also to meet your challenges. They give ample opportunity for you to be innovative. These forces gives you ample opportunity to serve the people who really need your services, the people in the village, the people in the remote area, the people where the governance has to reach. It's not only that we are holding our gun and we are performing our duty in the Bujma. We are going to them, we are interacting them, we are providing medical assistance. We are seeing that all the welfare scheme of government are reaching to them. Somebody is not having Aadhaar card, somebody is not having PAN card, whatever the welfare scheme of government is not reaching to them, then we are assisting them. It's, you know, it gives you lots of satisfaction and happiness to help those people in such kind of area where nobody is probably going. So that's why you should join CAPF. Secondly, it gives you a lot of opportunity to develop your own hobbies. So I told you I started with writing a small articles in CRPF Samachar. Then I started writing in journals, and then I thought I should write book. So it's like this organization has given me a lot of experiences and time and, you know, everything so that I can write. So simultaneously, while I am performing my duty, I am writing also. So I have written so many things, so many articles and so many books. Again, if I have other kind of, you know, passion or hobby, I can always follow. Like if I am interested in music, if I'm interested in sports, you know, in all the uniform services, CAPF, playing a sports is your duty. If you are playing tennis, golf, football, kabaddi, basketball, volleyball, if you're playing anything, you are on duty. So in evening, every day you are playing for your fun, your fitness, but it comes under duty. You are doing physical training almost every day without fail, so it keeps you fit. Generally, we get lazy, we are not concerned about our health, but this force, all the CAPFs keeps you fit, keeps you healthy, and provides you opportunity to enjoy their sports. And you know, all the CAPF having people from all the states of India, all kind of culture you enjoy in this organization. You interact with all kind of people. Even you can go abroad also on various kind of UN assignments. People have been serving at various conflict theaters of the world. So this CAPFs give you tremendous opportunity in life. Sorry.
So, Sir has given us multiple reasons of why one should go for CAPFs. There is also this nagging doubt a lot of students are asking regarding comparison with civil services and others, sir. So, is that first a justified comparison? Second, sir, what is the position vis-a-vis the other services of CAPFs?
It's totally unjustified comparison. You should know about every organization before joining. If you prefer that you should go in civil services, you should go for that. You know, they provide different kind of challenges, different kind of opportunity. The CAPF provides different kinds of opportunity. It all depends your taste, your passion, and what is your preferences. If you want to put on uniform, then probably you should join CAPF. If the discipline in the organization, in uniform, bothers you, then you should go for the civil services. So, and what are the opportunities for growth? You know, the civil services may be organized cadre. We are also organized cadre, but their promotional avenues are faster. But life may not be as dynamic as a soldier or an officer of CAPF. It all depends on the choice. I mean, you cannot say this service is good, that service is bad. I can't compare. I can't compare. I am thoroughly enjoying my service and my position. So I can't say
And
that.
I guess that's the most important thing, sir.
Yeah.
People are unsatisfied in civil services, and people like you make the CAPFs proud, sir. So I guess it depends on the person who is adorning the position rather than the position which
Yeah.
makes them in here.
Very true.
Sir, also there is this query that a lot of aspirants ask regarding deputations from CAPFs. So, sir, what are the deputation possibilities from CAPFs and how much diverse roles that one can play there?
CRPF, no, CAPF. CAPF officers are almost in every organization of government of India, whether it is PMO, SPG, NSG, state police also we go in operational role. Then there are various civil departments where go on deputation, UN deputation, IV, RAW, everywhere. I mean, the CAPF persons are PS2 ministers also. They had been in a state. You name a service probably, then I will be able to tell you. So CAPF officers are, or even men, we are in CBI, we are in NSG, we are in what you say, NIA, we are in NDRA. So there are various services. Even in PMO, I told you, in PMO, in ministry, so CAPF officers are everywhere. It gives you ample opportunity to go on deputation.
Sir, moving to the leadership part, it is said that the forces, the most essential criteria for the forces is that an officer should have leadership qualities. So, sir, for a upcoming assistant commandant, what is the kind of leadership skills that one should develop? What are the qualities that they should work upon?
The leadership qualities which any CRPF officer, any CPF, sorry, I am always speaking CRPF because I am tuned to it, but it is true for every CAPF. So leadership qualities for any CAPF officer is same as you require leadership qualities anywhere. Whatever skill, traits, or certain manners and etiquette which need to learn will be taught in the academy. So you should not bother about it. Like in life, where if you want to be a leader anywhere, even you are in a crowd between your friends, 5-6 friends are there, there will be one leader. In any kind of gathering, there will be one leader. So we are organized gathering, we are organized structured, organizations. So there you have to lead the forces, lead the troops. It's not very difficult task. The simple theory formula which we understand about leadership is applicable to us also. Here the difference is that the leader of CAPF lead from the front. They are a source of inspiration. They do first and their men follow. We take care of our troops first, then about ourselves. So in some other places it may be lacking, but we are a very virtuous kind of leaders. We are very ethical. And the amount of love you get from your troops, that will make you really a kind of a very moralistic person, in the sense that you will be concerned about your organization, your men, or the objective of the organization, the mission of the organization. And you will really love it. So a lot of things which we require as a leader will come to us through our interaction in the organization. When we are performing our duty, we are interacting our person, all these things will naturally come to you. We have learned our leadership quality in the organization itself, from our troops, from our trainers, from our constable, while interacting with the civilians, while interacting with the people, even when we go on duty. So this is a learning process. Leadership, you will be requiring different kind of leadership traits, different kind of leadership motivation at different level, and you will keep learning all these things during your course of career.
Sir, the reason I asked this was in UPSC interview, multiple aspirants have been asked this question by the UPSC board, that they are given certain situation reaction tests where they are given various situations, like there is a conflict between the boys that you are leading, how would you resolve it? Then sometimes it's asked, you are leading a company and you have to encounter the opposing party. So how would you motivate your boys?
Yes,
So sir,
yes,
these
yes.
kinds of questions.
Yeah, it's very simple. If you keep your country first, above you, say, if you keep the safety of your men above you, I told you, leading from the front, if you are in certain situation when all of you are in danger, so whom you will try to protect first? Your men. If you say I will try to protect myself, then it will not be a good thing for any leader. And we don't do like this, because at that moment your passion is so that you think that you are a commander, and the life, the safety, the success of the operation depends on your guidance, your direction. So you are motivated to lead in that way. Your men, your troops are looking towards you for direction, for guidance, for leadership. And you must take up those challenges. You must make your troops' opinion inclusive also. It should not be dictatorial. I mean, what tactics you should follow in any kind of operational situation or scenario. We consult our troops also, because the experience of everybody is different and everybody's experience counts. But leading from the front, taking a call, taking a decision is your prime duty. And if you are thinking of success, of the safety of the man first, the goal of the organization first, the mission for which you have been doing this service, the country first, then you will be successful. And these are the qualities which are required in any uniformed services, even in Indian Army, even in CAPF, or even as a civilian. If you are suppose rescue or relief manager or officer, and somebody is seeking your help and there is a danger for you or life, will you leave that place or you provide rescue and relief to them? Of course you are supposed to provide rescue and relief to them. So the attitude is same. It's a human attitude. I would rather say it's a human attitude, and your focus should be on your duties.
True, sir. So many aspirants who are asking कि SRT में कैसे आंसर करना है, sir has given you the framework कि किन principles को पहले फॉलो करना है. Nation first, then the people you command second. Your interest is last, forever and every time. So that's what sir has left us with. Sir, और थोड़ी बातें आपसे करनी है सर. एक जो इम्पोर्टेंट मुद्दा और है वो है कि जब एस्पिरेंट मोड में होते हैं तो कई बार स्टूडेंट्स को फेस करने पड़ते हैं अपने प्रिपरेशन के टाइम पे, डीमोटिवेटेड हो जाते हैं. अभी सीएपीएफ का रिजल्ट आया, काफी सारे साथी अनफॉर्चुनेटली नहीं क्रैक कर पाए. तो सर आपने भी अपनी जर्नी में ऐसे काफी सारे फेलियर्स फेस किए होंगे. सो हाउ टू रिमेन मोटिवेटेड आफ्टर फेलियर्स सर?
देखिए, किसी भी तरह की असफलता से निराश नहीं होना चाहिए. आप एक कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन में हैं, तो मैंने आपको ये कहा कि इसको आप अपनी असफलता ना माने. मैंने आपको शुरू में ही कहा था कि आपकी तैयारी कितनी है ये डिपेंड करता है कि उस समय कितना कंपटीशन है. तो हो सकता है कि आपकी तैयारी बहुत ही अच्छी है, लेकिन जो आदमी क्वालिफाई करेंगे, जो दूसरे स्टूडेंट क्वालिफाई करेंगे, उनकी तैयारी आपसे भी अच्छी होगी. इसका ऐसा मतलब नहीं होता कि आपकी तैयारी में कुछ कमी रह गई. आपने काफी अच्छा तैयारी किया था, हो सकता है कि पिछले साल या अगले साल उतनी ही तैयारी में आपका सिलेक्शन हो जाए, लेकिन इस साल अनफॉर्चुनेटली आपसे बेहतर तैयारी करके लोगों ने सिलेक्शन को पाया है. तो इसे डिमोटिवेट नहीं होना चाहिए. देखिए, कोई भी आप काम करते हैं, सफलता तो पहली बार ही मिल जाए ऐसा तो जरूरी नहीं है, और सफलता सबको मिल जाए ऐसा हो भी नहीं सकता है. इसलिए आपने अगर एक एग्जाम दिया है और उस एग्जाम से आपको चाहिए, असफल भी हुए हैं, क्वालिफाई भी नहीं किया, तो आपने सीखा होगा कि इस तरीके से सवाल पूछा जाता है, इस तरीके से जवाब दिया जाना चाहिए. संभवतः हम यहाँ पर जवाब नहीं दे पाए, संभवतः ये गलती हो गई होगी, संभवतः हमने टाइम को मैनेज नहीं किया होगा, या हमने इन चीजों की पढ़ाई नहीं की होगी. एक बहुत ही वास्ट एरिया है. आप देखिए, कंपटीशन जितने भी होते हैं उसमें सिलेक्शन से ज्यादा एलिमिनेशन का प्रोसेस है, कि हमें लोगों को निकालना है और हमने क्या पूछना है, ये एक ब्रॉडर सिलेबस आपको पता रहता है. हम कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं, तो ये तो जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको वो चीज आता ही हो, लेकिन कोशिश करना चाहिए कि ठीक है, इस तरीके से सवाल पूछने का एक ट्रेंड है, तो इस तरीके से हमारी तैयारी होनी चाहिए. तो जब भी आप किसी भी एग्जाम को देते हैं तो जरूर सीखने की कोशिश कीजिए, उस अनुभव से जरूर सीखिए, उसी की तरह अपने प्रिपरेशन को और जो आप तैयारी करते हैं, जो आप पढ़ाई करते हैं कंपटीशन के लिए, उसको मोल्ड कीजिए, उसका वैसा डायरेक्शन दीजिए, और फिर अगली बार उतने ही उत्साह से आप एग्जाम को दीजिए. पक्का आप क्वालिफाई करेंगे. किसी भी असफलता से निराश नहीं होना है. अगर असफलता से सीख रहे हैं तो आपको हमेशा सफलता अगली बार जरूर मिलेगी. और उत्साहित कभी भी शुभ काम करने के लिए हमेशा खुश होकर जाइए, अच्छे से जाइए, अच्छे से तैयार होकर जाइए. हमारे यहाँ तो परिपाटी भी है, भगवान की पूजा करते हैं, मिठाई खिलाते हैं, मुंह मीठा करा के भेजते हैं. तो एकदम जाइए. ये एक ऐसा युद्ध है जो आपके हाथ में है और जिसको आप हमेशा जीत सकते हैं. बस आज नहीं तो कल ये सफलता आपके हाथ में होगी. आप अच्छे से डिटर्मिनेशन से स्ट्रांग होके और खुश होके एग्जाम देने जाया कीजिए. निराश नहीं होना है जीवन में कभी भी. ये नहीं तो आपको हो सकता है कि आपकी किस्मत में कोई दूसरा चीज होगा, हो सकता है इससे बेहतर चीज होगा. ये भी आपको ध्यान रखना चाहिए. नियति ने क्या सोच रखा है आपके लिए ये कोई नहीं जानता है. इसलिए हो गया तो अच्छा, नहीं हुआ तो कोई और बेहतर हो सकता है. तैयारी करते रहिए.
Words of wisdom there. So treating failure as a stepping stone to success is the mantra that sir has given us. We would try to imbibe that, sir. सर क्योंकि आपका किताबों की दुनिया से बहुत ज्यादा राब्ता रहा है, तो सर आप शेयर करना चाहेंगे आजकल आप क्या पढ़ रहे हैं और क्या आप सुझाव देना चाहेंगे भावी अभ्यर्थियों को, क्या पुस्तकें वो पढ़ें?
मैं ह्यूमन काइंड पढ़ रहा हूँ। ये बड़ी ही अच्छी किताब है। जनरली हम कहते हैं, आपने सफलता की बात की, उसके बाद आपने ये सवाल पूछ दिया। जनरली हम कहते हैं कि हर जगह निराशा है, लोग अच्छे नहीं है, लोग सेल्फिश है। इट्स बुक, द नेम इज ह्यूमन काइंड एंड होपफुल हिस्ट्री। इट टॉक्स अबाउट द पॉजिटिव थिंग अबाउट द ह्यूमन बीइंग, कि हम कितने अच्छे हैं, हम कितने लोगों के हेल्प करते हैं। वी आर नॉट बाय नेचर सेल्फिश, नॉट एनी एनिमल्स आर। इन क्राइसिस वी ट्राई टू हेल्प ईच अदर। People are by and large good. There are exceptions. People by and large, try to help others. जैसा कि आपने बोला, लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि मैं मेहनत करूं और सफल हो जाऊं। और एक और बात ये होती है, और जो स्टूडेंट लाइफ में सबको बताई जाती है, या लीडरशिप की पढ़ाई जब भी होती है, या आप फॉलो करते हैं, आप किसी का इमिटेट करते हैं, या जितने भी पेप टॉक होते हैं और इस तरह का मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर्स होते हैं, उनकी बात को सुन के उनसे प्रेरणा लेते हैं। लेना चाहिए, सीखना चाहिए। इन किसी भी चीज का एक सक्सेस का कोई सेट फॉर्मूला नहीं होता है, वो भी एक किताब बताता है। तो मैंने कहा कि जब मैं, और सबके जीवन में इस तरह के अपने एक्सपीरियंस होंगे, समझ रहे हैं। ये किताब एक ऐसी बातें कहता है ह्यूमन काइंड के बारे में, जो एक पॉजिटिव एनर्जी से हम लोगों को भरता है कि नहीं, वी आर लिविंग इन अ वर्ल्ड व्हिच इज वेरी पीसफुल, where the conflict has lessened, we are very safe, there is less food crisis. The civilization is improving day by day, and that's the beauty of the civilization, that's the beauty of the life on earth. Similarly, when we are making endeavor towards anything, we must be progressive. जो तुमने लास्ट में सवाल किया था, उसमें ये है कि भाई सब आपका, you should keep on competing with yourself and keep progressing, then you will achieve everything in your life. So I do probably I read many hours even today.
सर आपकी फेवरेट
students in reading hours a day.
सर आपकी फेवरेट बुक्स अगर कुछ हो जो आप सजेस्ट करें औरों को भी पढ़ना, कुछ फेवरेट ऑथर्स बुक्स, फिक्शन, नॉन फिक्शन, हिंदी, इंग्लिश?
फेवरेट तो मेरी अपनी ही बुक होगी, मेरा अपना ही क्रिएशन होगा, बट स्टिल इट कैन नॉट बी फेवरेट ऑफ एवरीबॉडी। एंड इफ आई से दिस ऑथर इज फेवरेट एंड दिस बुक इज फेवरेट, देन इट विल बी अनजस्टिफाइड, बिकॉज दिस विल बी इनजस्टिस टू अदर ऑथर्स एंड बुक्स। दे आर वेरी गुड बुक्स, एंड whatever suits you, whatever you find attractive to read, you develop curiosity about certain books, then keep on reading. Reading is a good habit, you must keep on reading. Everybody should keep on reading. It keeps developing you.
क्योंकि सर ये प्रश्न मैंने इसलिए पूछा क्योंकि आजकल ये बहुत ज्यादा देखने में आता है कि किताबों के प्रति रुझान जो छात्रों का है वो कम होता जा रहा है, और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया, इंस्टाग्राम, फेसबुक, इनकी तरफ को ज्यादा जो रुझान होता है। तो एक शुरुआती क्या किताबें हो सकती हैं जो एक इंटरेस्ट, एक रुचि पैदा करे छात्रों में, किताबों के प्रति वो लगाव पैदा करे? सर
किताबों के प्रति, और किताबों के प्रति लगाव होना ही चाहिए, उसके प्रति रुझान होना ही चाहिए। और जो भी प्रबुद्ध लोग हैं वो, उनका रुझान होगा ही, आज नहीं तो कल होगा, इनका रुझान होगा ही होगा किताबों के प्रति। लेकिन अभी नहीं है तो क्या करें? किसी के सजेशन को मानने से अच्छा है कि किताबों की विंडो शॉपिंग करें, किताब के दुकान में जाएं। आज के दिन में बड़े अच्छे किताबों की दुकानें हैं, वहां जाएं, एक बार जाएं, 2 बार जाएं, 3 बार जाएं, वो घूम के आ जाएं, ना खरीदें। लेकिन वो बार बार अपने प्रोग्राम, अपने रूटीन में लाइफ के बना ले कि मुझे कुछ किताब की दुकान जाना है, कुछ किताबों की प्रदर्शनी देखनी है, कुछ किताबों को सर्च करना है, कुछ किताबों को किंडल पे देखना है, इंस्टाग्राम पे देखना है। I am sure they will develop love for the books, and once they develop the love for the books, it's very addictive love.
So सर ने आपको बता दिया है कि बुक्स की वैल्यू क्या है। मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंटली सर ने बोल दिया है कैसे उसको कल्टीवेट करना है। बुक शॉप्स को विजिट करिए, विंडो शॉप कीजिए। सर फाइनली आप हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को क्या एडवाइस देना चाहेंगे, क्या आप उनके साथ चीजों को शेयर करना चाहेंगे? और भी स्टूडेंट्स के जो सवाल हैं, दे कैन पोस्ट इट इन द कमेंट्स, ताकि हम फटाफट उन्हें ले सकें, अगर कोई सवाल किसी का छूट गया है तो।
देखिए, मैं कोई एडवाइस नहीं दूंगा। जो न्यू जनरेशन है हमसे मैंने 30 साल पहले एग्जामिनेशन दिया था या एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहा था। उसके बाद न्यू जनरेशन है, उनको सब कुछ पता है। देयर इज लॉट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल एवरीवेयर, whether it is on internet, Google, everywhere, lot of information are there. So the thing is that it makes your task very difficult. What information you should have, what thing you should study, क्या पढ़ना है, किस इंफॉर्मेशन को ग्रास्प करना है, बहुत ज्यादा मटेरियल अवेलेबल है, उसमें आपको सिलेक्टिव होना है। ये चुनने का जो विस्टम है, दिस विस्टम ऑफ सिलेक्शन यू मस्ट डेवलप। यही मेरा एडवाइस है, क्या पढ़ना चाहिए, कितना पढ़ना चाहिए, that selection you should make, keeping in focus the examination you are appearing in. Secondly, there is a lot of competition, because competition has increased because a lot of the students have got a lot of information to with them. I mean, during our time, it may be quite possible that a person who is studying in a good university is more privy to the information which a student studying in a rural area may not be. But nowadays, such kind of divide doesn't exist. So they should be in a competitive mode when they are studying and preparing for some examination. There is no substitute to hard work. There is no substitute to the passion with which you study. And secondly, that I said, the selection. You should always understand how to study and respond to the question. Generally, what is happening, I observe many a times that we don't read the question carefully and just start, writing the answer. You should keep on reading the question while answering the question also. You should keep on reading what kind of orientation, from which orientation the question has been asked. So you should be focused on that orientation while responding to the question. Hard work, sincerity, and you must know what to read. You must make a proper selection, because a lot of information is available. You cannot go through all kind of information and study material available to you.
सर इनफैक्ट वर्दीशाला में हमारा मोटो ही यही है कि कम पढ़ें, सही पढ़ें, सो लिमिट योर रिसोर्सेज, रिवाइज मल्टीपल टाइम्स। फाइनली सर एक क्वेश्चन, अपीयरिंग जो अपीयर इस बार सेलेक्टेड बैच है, उनके स्टूडेंट्स ने व्हाट्सएप पे भेजा है कि सर से पूछिए जो अपकमिंग सीआरपीएफ के एसीज आ रहे हैं, जो रगड़े को लेके काफी उनके माइंड में इश्यूज हैं कि रगड़ा एकेडमी में कैसा होता है, तो सर सीआरपीएफ के अपकमिंग एसीज जो इस बार को ट्रेनिंग को ज्वाइन करेंगे, उनके लिए क्या एडवाइस है, और सीएपीएफ के अपकमिंग एसीज के लिए इन जनरल ट्रेनिंग से पहले की क्या एडवाइस है, क्या वर्ड्स ऑफ विजडम है? बिकॉज आई हैव सीन सर काफी लोग ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट हो जाते हैं, या वो एक फॉल्स सेंस ऑफ प्राइड आ जाता है जस्ट बिकॉज दे हैव क्रैक्ड एन एग्जाम। तो सर उनसे आपका क्या एडवाइस रहेगी?
1 साल की ट्रेनिंग होती है, बहुत मजा आता है, जो रगड़े का डर नहीं होना चाहिए। हम लोग हमेशा कहते हैं कि ट्रेनिंग वाज द गोल्डन पीरियड, अभी भी कहते हैं। मैं कमांडेंट हूँ, हेड ऑफ ऑफिस हूँ, लॉट ऑफ फ्रीडम is with me, but still I miss my training days, especially the basic training. That's full of fun. You will thoroughly enjoy everything. You will be tired, but the delight be the batchmates, the joy of learning new things, doing something which was impossible for you till day before. So just that these things gives you a lot of pleasure. It's totally a new experience, and there is nothing like ragda. Even when you are fully tired, totally exhausted, probably a cup of tea and your talk with the batchmates will give you such a pleasure which you will never find in life again. So this will be a very good experience. My suggestion is only that. And what they should do or they should not do whenever you go to any academy, CRPF, BSF, whatever the service you join, they will give you a lot of idea. They will be grooming you. They will be guiding you. The faculty members are always very cooperative, cordial. They treat you like younger brother. That's the beauty of the force. So you will be learning from them. You can always share your problem and they will be guiding you. So you should not bother about all those aspects. You think, and you take my word, the training period will be the golden period of your life.
So with those words, we would like to bid adieu to sir. Thanks a lot for the session, sir. We hope to continue this engagement with you. Thanks a lot for your time from the entire Worthyshala team, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.